Hello everyone and welcome to my first tutorial here at the Poop Central. In today's tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to use Sony Vegas to create an amazing YouTube poop that'll probably get you 100,000 subscribers. You wish. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you how to do today is how to use the event pan and crop and reverse clips and a bunch of other cool stuff. So as you can see, the video is in a little box there in a square with the audio and everything. Let's just leave that there. But it's squared in a box, and we're gonna fix that because YouTube is in widescreen. I know some people like to keep it in a box. If you want to keep it in a box, leave it like this, but if you want to make it widescreen, click on the properties or shortcut alt enter, and then you're gonna go down to the second one, which is called NTSC-DV widescreen 720 by 480 29.970 frames per second FPS. We're gonna click on that, and everything should be good. Click OK, and as you can see, you have two bars. This is like how you would view it in YouTube. So how are you gonna fix that? Well, at the end of every video clip, there's gonna be a little box with two lines going out of it, and that's the event pan and crop, and right below that is the event effects, but we're going to be focusing with the event pan and crop. And now you can see that you get this little window. Sometimes it may be boxed into Vegas, but you can just pull that out, or pull out any tab by clicking here and just dragging. I'm going to make this bigger. So as you can see, this is your preview area, and if you drag it, it'll go really weird, and you can do all those kind of effects with that using the event pan and crop. But let me just restore that to how it originally was, and then to make it widescreen, you're gonna go to source, just plus that, and then you maintain aspect ratio. That's what that says, and you're gonna click no, and then as you can see, it's now 720, but there's a little line of black. How do you get rid of that? Just take this and move it slightly that way. There you go, full 720p. And while we're here, I'm gonna teach you how people move the box up and down. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna let me just delete this keyframe, delete that one, and then it'll be perfect all the way through. Now basically your start is here, and you can drag the start to wherever you want it to be, like right here, and then you're gonna move it ahead, and let's say you want it to be off to the side like this. This is just an example. Once you move it, it should create a keyframe, and then if we play it from right there, it looks somewhat like this. It'll drag itself automatically to its desired position, and it'll stay there until you tell it to, go back to the original setting. But let's just delete this keyframe, and we'll leave it normal all the way through the video. Okay, in order to successfully reverse clips, you're gonna need to learn how to split clips. So let's say right at about here, where he gets blown by the exhaust, and I was just scrolling through with the arrow keys left and right. To split, you're gonna press S, and as you can see, it creates a line straight through everything. To just split the audio track, click where you want on the audio track and press S, and that'll just split the audio track, not the video track. To split the video, it's the same thing. Click on the video where you want it to split and click split. Now, what's good with splitting is now that you've split it, you can separate it from the rest of the video, or do the same for the audio. But this comes in extremely handy with reversing, because if you select where you want it to reverse, let's say it splits, and if you can't see it, you can zoom in with the scrolling thing on the top of your mouse, or there's a button over here that I think, yeah, does that same thing. Basically, you get where you want, so that's him falling flat on the ground. Then you can split that again right through, and then let's just move everything else here, and then we can select both things. Control Z. No, that's undo. Whoops, that was a fail. Okay, what am I doing? Everything. And then you can just select both by holding down Control, and then click copy and paste it, and just keep pasting it until it fills up the space, and then you can just go back over and do what you gotta do. Now, this is what it'll look like.
Boy.
Sort of funny, but not really. Here's how to reverse. Select the ones that you want to reverse by holding down Control, which you're gonna select the video and the audio, both. I would just select them at either regular intervals or like that, and then hold down, right click, and then you're gonna see reverse. That's the main button. Anything that you want to reverse, audio, video, whatever, effects, just click reverse, and it may take some time, but now that's your reversed clip, and it's gonna look like this.
SpongeBob, you're weak.
And that's how it's gonna look. The next thing I'm going to show you how to do is to shorten and speed up clips. So let's say you wanted to make this particular clip shorter. Now, once again, Control comes in handy. Let's zoom in more. And right here, you can see where it becomes a box. You can hold down Control, and then you'll get a squiggly line like that underneath it, and then you can drag that, and as you can see, it's really condensing it. It's just condensing it to the point where it can't be condensed anymore. But let's condense both of these. Once again, you could do that by holding down, by selecting both with the Control and then shortening them, and it'll go by really fast, faster than usual. Let's see. That didn't really work that well, but in theory that would actually really cut on time. And to change the pitch, now you're gonna click on the audio track, and then there's the key on your computer on your keyboard that has plus and equal, and the one that has two dashes, two varying lengths dashes. Plus increases the pitch. The minus takes away from the pitch, and I send that up high so you can really tell the difference. Here you go. Yeah, that was a mess. Now really down low. And that's how they get that effect. And now I'm gonna show you how to add text into it. Like, I'm pretty sure you've seen where they've edited out like a portion of the word, or just changed it. If you open up the media generators tab for the first tab, and you go to text, you can choose a bunch of different styles of text, but to put it over a selected piece of video, you're gonna take the one with the checkerboard like that, and you're just gonna drag it, and it may help, and it will help to put it up above the track. So just drag it until you get that little line, and then there's that little space, and then it'll automatically insert into a new track above the video. And now you can see that it says sample text, the sample text, endless text, summer, whatever. You can delete that and type your own stuff. The endless summer by the Poop Central, and then you can change the color in properties. So let's change it to a black color, because that's easier to see. And then you can change the placement here, and if you can't get the text where you want it to go, you can always use the event pan crop, and that will ultimately get you in places where you necessarily don't want to go, or that can get you anywhere on screen if you can't get that in the normal one. And then in effects, you can draw an outline to kind of like give it a blend in with the surrounding, like that. Like if we use the eyedropper tool and select that kind of color and kind of give it a slightly transparent color, that'll really kind of like give it a blend in. And a shadow helps a lot too. That can make something stand out. Maybe you wanted it to, you know, stand up and out of what you're doing. And it takes time, but you will eventually get it to look natural and perfect and everything. And I know I've been really long and boring in this tutorial, but if you want a tutorial, you can request one. Just PM me, leave a comment anywhere. Just make sure it gets to me, and I will see if I can process your tutorial. This was a requested tutorial, and thank you for watching. And I'm really unorganized, and I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for watching.